Now we're at a point where we can create a graph. We have all our data, it's nicely organized. First thing we need to do is we come over and we click in a blank cell. Then we come up to where it says Insert. You'll see different options appear for creating a graph. I can interpolate within my data, and eventually I'm going to be making a line graph. But first, I just want to place my data into their appropriate spots. So I'm going to create a scatter graph. Now, if you were going to be creating a bar graph, you would want to click Column. So here we click Scatter. You'll see the different options appear. I'm going to click the scatter chart. Notice I now have this blank area which will allow us to start placing a graph. You'll also see these options will change up here. I'm going to right-click over this blank area and go to Select Data. Once this appears, we're going to go click Add. Now you'll see these different options come up where we can actually start inputting our data. Under the X values, this stands for the X-axis, we click this little button right next to it to select the range. Your independent variable belongs in your X-axis. Then you click the down arrow. For your Y-axis, you're going to click the button next to it and select the averages to graph. And you click the arrows again. You'll notice now that our data is starting to appear within our graph. The series name, you can control what you would like to call it. Then we click OK. Now it's not necessary to have this legend. I'm going to delete mine to have our nice data here. Now I'd like to add a trend line that comes through here. Your teacher can help you determine what is the appropriate line that you would like. But if you come over your data, right-click, and go Add Trend Lines, you can control what type of graph you would like to put in. I'm going to draw a linear line, which is our best fit straight line. And then I click Close. Notice, we now have a title for our graph. We have our data. Our data points are equally spaced, but we're still missing something. We need to put in labels for our X-axis and our Y-axis.